Hello, this is Eric David from Modern Druid Podcast, and this is our Monday meditation. Every other Monday, we're going to have a meditation. It's usually going to be guided. We might do some breathing, even exercises, or maybe just silent meditation, but mostly guided, obviously. Silent meditation is a little bit harder to do in the sense of like doing a recording of it. So guided meditations are a good way to learn meditation, or if you're an experienced individual, to just enjoy the guidance of some imaginary, visionary type of meditations to get you set for your day, or things that you need to work on in your life. As a meditation teacher, one of the biggest, complaints I hear about meditation is I can't meditate. And I always say none of us can meditate. It is a very difficult thing to do. It's supposed to be difficult because life is around us and we are identifying ourselves with all these different things. And to get to actually do silent meditation is to actually go back to your really true self, and which is a clean slate, of a spirit in this body without all these identifying factors of the world. Like, I am this person, I am who this, and then this person offended me because of this, that, and I don't like myself kind of things. And when we do sit in meditation, all these factors and beliefs come up, and it's a way of stripping away all those kind of distractions to complete self-awareness and being in the moment. Imagine the first time that you drove a car as a kid and everything is constantly, you're watching, you're paying attention. And then after a few years, you just kind of just drive and you're not even realizing you're driving a car 70 miles an hour, a 2,000-pound piece of metal that literally can kill you and everybody else on the road if you crashed, because you just think it's an easy thing to do. I kind of take that into what life is like when you are born, and then you're very just like, even up to like 2 or 3 years old, you see a child and they're so interested in everything. And like, what is that, Dad? What is that? Explain to me this, explain to me that. But then we forget. So we get all this information, and then pretty soon we just live life and we're just driving that car. We're driving that life car and not really stopping and listening to ourselves, or listening to nature, or listening to our partner, or being self-aware of what we're doing and saying. And that's how I feel about meditation. So it's a tool to get us to a place where we can actually just be self-aware. It's not always a spiritual thing. It's not always spiritual. We can make it spiritual, or we can make it just a tool to be aware. So there is no such thing as a bad or good meditation. That's why people say, hey, I can't meditate. There's no such thing as good. Like, even if you had a meditation like I've had and many other people have had, where you're just not thinking of anything, you don't come out of the session, and go, wow, that was a good meditation. You don't want to label it. And let's say if you go, I've sat down many times with many people and you just can't stop your mind from moving as much, and it's going all over the place. And you don't come out of that meditation and say, that was a bad meditation. Meditation is meditation. It is what it is. Once you start labeling it, it's going to be hard, because I hate to say this, but you're going to have, if you are going to label them, you're going to have a lot of supposedly bad meditations. But that shouldn't stop you. Anything in this world, you have to practice what they say 10,000 times to get it right, or to perfect something. If you're meditating once a week, 365 days a year, good luck. But that shouldn't put you, to like, I'm just not going to do it. So there's so many factors great factors you get from meditating, and it's health, stressing, self-awareness, spiritual connection. So I encourage you to use this series to kind of deep dive into that. And also, with people who do magic out there, meditation is great for energy work and learning how to home in that energy and that pinpoint self-awareness that you need to do that. If you don't meditate, it's going to be really hard to create and manifest things that you would like to see come into being. So there's so many factors, and I mean, I keep using that word factor. There's so many benefits. I said, not factors. So many benefits that come from this. So I hope you use this series and you really grow from it and you really enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. So today's meditation is going to be with, I guess, meeting the mother goddess or the goddess. Instead of even the mother goddess, you can make it any goddess. Doesn't mean it's a mother form, but a goddess, this divine feminine that we can go to and ask questions and get comfort from. So before we start, if you want to put it on pause, I would like you to think about what goddess you would like to use. I mean, you can use Shakti, you can use Kali, you could use Babylon, you could even use Mary if you would like, any goddess, or you can make up one yourself, whatever's comforting to you that you already have, maybe from one of the Nordic gods like Freya, anything. And I want you to think about that goddess. And I also want you to think about any questions, any concerns that you have, or maybe you just want to meet this goddess. Maybe the goddess will tell you something that you need. Maybe you're just looking for comfort from a mother goddess. And write down those things. And we're going to go on this beautiful journey to meet her. So write those things down and you can turn it back on then. I'd like you to find yourself in a nice position of comfort, either sitting on a meditation pad, sitting, I guess, in meditation position with legs crossed. I don't recommend laying on your bed and doing this. The bed is only should be used for two things. And when you lay in bed and sleep, you're going to fall asleep if you're laying down or sit in a chair, something that you can actually you're going to be aware of where you're at. So get in that position. Posture is really important. So make sure that you're sitting with your spine erect, your chin down slightly. And for this guided meditation, you should probably have your eyes closed. Sometimes I recommend people have them slightly open when you're doing just regular breathing meditation, but with the guided one, we want to use our imagination. Find a place that you won't be interrupted. Maybe you have your headphones on now. And you can put your hands, if you know what a mudra is, you can put your hands in a certain position. But I usually recommend, letting them rest on your knees, your thighs and your knees, palms facing up or palms facing down, whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to start with some settling in and some breathing exercises first. And then we're going to go meet our goddess. So sit down and relax. I want you to feel the earth beneath you. Really feel your presence of sitting. And if any thoughts come into your mind besides that, just draw them back to your awareness of sitting. Thought comes into your mind. Let it come in, but like the ocean waves, let it go back out into the ocean. Don't give it any acknowledgement. Just sit. We're going to take 3 deep breaths and breathe all the way in through your nose. Breathe in and fill up your stomach, up to your chest. Breathe in and hold and breathe out your mouth. And let's breathe in again. Breathe in and hold and release. And breathe in one more time and release. Now I'd like you to breathe just naturally. You will feel your stomach moving as it's breathing in air naturally. Feel the air coming in and out of your nostrils so slightly. Don't force it, just breathe. Feel that beautiful air filling your body with that beautiful oxygen. Just breathe. Now I want you to go deep into your mind. I want you to picture yourself walking in a beautiful field filled with beautiful flowers. Maybe it's grass, maybe it's tall grass. Feeling the beautiful sun on your face, feeling the ground beneath your feet. Imagine yourself just walking. Release everything, worries, doubts. You have questions. And as you're walking, feeling the beautiful grass or ground beneath your feet, you feel the wind blowing in your hair, on your skin. You might feel the dew, the water hanging on leaves as you're walking. You might hear a beautiful bird in the background or that busy bee so slightly going from flower to flower, and you're just walking and enjoying this moment as you're walking. You see beautiful mountains in the distance, how glorious they are. And you stop and you open your arms wide, embracing the sun's heat. I want you to call out to your goddess and ask her to come into your presence. And far out into the distance, see this beautiful giant of a goddess. She is so big and so large, and she's as tall as the sky can go. And she starts walking toward you, with a beautiful, loving smile on her face as you smile back at her. And as she's looking down at you and you're looking up at her, you feel love and compassion, understanding. And it's like you've seen her so many times. This time is so special. And she goes down on one knee and puts her hand out on the ground. Such a beautiful, large hand. And you sip on her hand. And she lifts you up toward her face. And she says, "What do you need?" At this moment, I want you to either listen, you to ask this beautiful goddess what your intention is here for. As conversation slowly comes to an end, feel that she has imprinted whatever I need onto your heart. She takes her other hand and places it on your head, finger, and gives you all the knowledge and love that you need at that moment. You thank her as she slowly bends down and places you on the ground as you step off her beautiful hand. As she stands, you thank her and she smiles at you with this loving smile. And she tells you that you can call her for her anytime. As she disappears, you sit down in meditation position. I want you to come back to your sitting position. I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose and out your mouth. And out. And breathe in and out. and breathe in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Maybe you want to write down right away what she said to you. If you had a question, or maybe you just needed to hear an answer without even asking a question. And maybe you need to come back to this meditation again and again for the next couple of weeks to keep getting answers. And sometimes we don't want to hear what sometimes the goddess will say to us, even. Maybe it's something that you need to do that you're having a struggle with, or maybe you just needed some loving kindness, or maybe you just needed to talk to somebody. Use this meditation as many times as you can or you want to, because I think it's really good to reconnect with that divine feminine. Many of us are raised in certain religious traditions, not to say I'm not putting down any traditions. Because I know we have a multitude of people that listen from different areas of religions and practices. When we have these religions that have excluded the goddess and made um, a male figure as the ultimate of ultimate, if that's what you believe, and we have to come back to that divine feminine that we all need, and it is in part of us. So it is a good practice. Anyways, if you have any questions, you can go through Modern Druid and reference me on the meditation, or you can go through our Instagram, which is Modern Druid Podcast. You can hit me up on there for any questions. So I will come back in the following Monday and we will have a whole new meditation and hope to get some feedback from you. Have a wonderful day.